wake up. Yeah.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now.
Check.
No drip, just
wet.
Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no
Rest.
Might crash, might
wreck.
but first I
Stretch.
Tell 'em run it up. I wake up,
Flex.
thumb down now.
Check.
No drip, just
wet.
Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no
Rest.
Might crash, might
wreck.
but first I
Stretch.
Tell 'em run it up.
9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
See, I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
But I got them all.
And two like me. And two like me.
Yeah, that's right. And 2 like me.
Ebo.
Yeah, man. How y'all
Hallelujah.
doing tonight?
Hey, what's up, young men? How y'all doing?
Ebony
well.
Sports Reporters.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we don't know where Jamal at. He skipped out on us tonight. But guess what we do when Jamal not in?
Hey,
We have fun.
we have fun. That's it.
And
We
we
act
run
up.
out credit cards.
Hey. Hey, Jamal, the businessman in America, and I don't see nothing getting done.
Oh my God.
If you had to come all the way from Atlanta and straighten some stuff out, he
Hey,
should have
man.
already straightened out.
Man, don't go there, Ju. Don't go there. Don't go there, man. Hey, can I go there?
What is he doing?
I don't know, man.
Lord.
Hey, I had to come all the way to Atlanta and get some stuff straightened out here in Savannah. Come on now.
Yeah. Man, I don't know what he's doing, man.
No.
Jamal, you got the answer to us. You got to answer
Trust me.
something. Good
Man.
Lord.
Oh, Lord, they got music.
He got the answer, man. I'm
Go to
telling you.
Hollywood, you hear the music too, son. You just don't never pay attention to it because
Oh my God.
always listen to something else.
Lord.
Music is a part of the.
I'm an R&B person. I make peace, not war.
Oh boy, we got a bunch of great subjects tonight. And it's gonna be a great conversation.
Yeah.
Because I know that you all have an opinion.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's a sports opinion. And our sports opinion matters. We
Mm-hmm.
not only do politics and news here and social, we do everything. We got everything. This is our sports show. It's only gonna get better. Y'all just stick with us and we're gonna make it everything that it is.
Yes.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Our first subject, Brittany Griner. Let's talk about Brittany Griner. I got a call from Coach Al Pompey, and he was kind of like upset because he was happy that they released him.
Uh-huh.
But he an Army vet,
Right.
and he wondered why they didn't bargain for the other gentleman also. What's his name? The one they got on spying charge, espionage charges. Al said he should have went before Brittany or at the same time. And the guy that they let Ivan the Terrible, the Merchant of Death, out.
Yeah.
They let that guy out. And
Right.
Some people are saying that was it worth it? You letting a person that's for some marijuana opposed to a person that used to arm people to kill Americans, that's what the argument is. What y'all say?
Yeah. Let me take this.
Go ahead.
Let me take this.
I'll be right back.
Let me take this. First of all, Al, I'm glad you're not here tonight because we would have had a powwow. At the end of the day, George, and this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, the reason why they didn't release the other guy is because he did worse. He was a spy. He did worse, and Putin said, take it or leave it. Brittany Nothing else. Ain't got nothing to do with Al. I'm saying ain't got nothing to do with that. The bottom line is, Putin said you either get Brittany or you don't get nothing, and we ain't get nothing else.
Exactly.
And so they did what they had to do, and for them for people to even say something like that, Jew, it's absolutely crazy. Get that. I'm proud she got home. At the end of the day, you had to do what you got to do. I give them, buy them all like, hey, you know what? Give them what they asked for, and we got this young lady home at the end of the day. So everybody who criticizing the situation, at the end of the day, I say shut the hell up. It ain't your child, okay? And you didn't have nothing to do with this at the end of the day. Period. Yeah. That's how I feel about it. And who don't like it? What
you got 2 words for them.
That's right. What if it was your child? So Al and the rest of them, shut up.
Well, I will say this. What's interesting about it, as you were talking, Bernard, I was thinking about who gets to decide whose life is more important, right? At the end of the day, you gotta, and let's juxtapose the two people against each other. You got a veteran white male who committed espionage, quote unquote, whatever it is. He did some top secret mess, let's call it that. Mm-hmm. You got an African-American female who had weed. Which is an easier sell? I'm gonna let somebody out who, quote unquote, allegedly spied on my country versus somebody who just had a little bit of weed juice.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer there. I mean, it's like they said today on CNN, it's either take one or take none. And in that kind of situation, you take what you can. And you know what bothers me sometimes with people is they got so much to say, but were you at the planning table? Nobody actually did.
Yeah. You absolutely right. And like you say, hey, politics and sports go together. Ain't no, like I said last week, ain't no politics and sports go together. Yeah. Kareem, all the boys, Muhammad Ali, Bill Russell, hey, trust me, they had to stand for something and continue to go sports wise. They had to stand for something. If you ain't standing for something, then you ain't nothing.
That's correct. That is absolutely correct. Where Robert went? He keep going out.
I had to make sure I close the door. Mama's caretaker back there kind of loud something.
Okay.
Okay. Well, my thought on it is it's a prison swap. These countries do this all the time. They do it all the time. Mm-hmm. It's a prisoner swap. That's what it's called. Brittany is high profile. Brittany had a lot of people on her side that were pressuring Putin. Mm-hmm. A lot of sports athletes, because when you go over to Russia, you all get to meet Putin. Putin, he wants to meet everybody from Floyd Mayweather to Dennis Rodman to everybody. So these people have made calls to him. So he didn't mind letting her off for Ivan the Terrible. What's his name? What they call him? The Merchant of Death.
Yeah, that boy bad.
Yeah. So, but I guess the United States did a threat assessment, and they said that he's no longer a threat. I guess they rehabilitated him. They rehabilitated him. But if you let somebody like that off, then you ought to be able to let a whole lot of people out of the prisons, especially nonviolent drug offenders.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just part of the process on the world stage that we have very little to do with.
Yeah.
But Brittany is free. I don't know. Some people say it's a good idea to do it. Some people say it's not. The guys who arrested the Merchant of Death, they're saying that it threw a wrench into the process because now people will be holding Americans hostage so they can try to have a prisoner swap. Yeah. So, we'll see how that works out.
Well, here's the thing. I want everybody who complaining, put yourself in Brittany's shoes. Mm-hmm. How you feel about it? Would you want them to release you, or would you want to stay there just for some other reason? I personally want to come home, so I get it, and bump all your talk. Put your money where your mouth is. If you ain't in that situation, you ain't got nothing to say about nothing.
Right. You're right. Everybody got a lot to say when they ain't in that situation at the end of the day. You know what? That's somebody's child, that's somebody's mama crying, that's somebody's daddy crying at the end of the day. And what they charge her with is petty. But at the end of the day, I mean, they did what they had to do. And who don't like it, okay, then you go over there and see what you do, and see if you want them to come get you. So if you ain't got nothing positive to say about this here, it is what it is. That the guy who they got ain't our problem no more. And I heard that he got so many bodyguards that he can't even go stand by any window in Russia. So hey, it is what it is, man. The girl home, who don't like it, you know, right by them or whoever, and at the end of the day, shut up. If you ain't do nothing for your country or your community, you ain't got shit to say.
And that's it.
Let me add this too. Let me add this part. I saw Charles Barkley. Think about it this way. And honestly, let's think about it from a different angle. You know, Charles Barkley broke it down today and saying that if those women were paid equal pay in the WNBA as the NBA players were playing, they wouldn't have to go overseas in the first place. So let's be real about it. Let's break it down. Let's take it from that angle. Had they been paid equal pay, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have to even go over there. So for all of, and this is a shout out to all the people who think we should have went for the veteran. The veteran got paid. He getting his money. He getting his family getting his money. Brittany Griner, hell, she probably only get paid what a WNBA player. They don't get millions.
They average
right.
No, they average the average one probably about 30,000 and
so there you go.
They don't make no money. That's why they
but right now. Guess what? She deserved it.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Point blank.
Yeah.
Somebody mad now?
Nah, it is what it is.
It is.
She deserved it. She already ain't getting no money, and y'all gonna lock up for some weed, all man? Come on now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna move on to our next subject, and this is a big one. Lord have mercy. We got these NBA players. Did y'all like the other view better or this one?
I like that one because we close up. It seemed like we next to each other.
Okay. The Major League Baseball winter season is up, and you got some monster salaries that's been given out. Aaron Judge just made 9 years, $360 million. $360 million. That's $40 million a year. That's a lot of money. What say you?
Well,
man, you know what? I think with Aaron Judge, and they got to realize this here. Yeah, he a Yankee. Yeah, he had a great season. But they got to realize Aaron Judge was hurt for the past 3 years, and he finally came out this year. So for them to give him $360 million for 9 years for the season that he put in, yeah, he had a great season this year. But 360, y'all, he better get me four World Series. It's trust me. The dude ain't nobody worth no $360 million. Nah.
I could see it in endorsements and everything. You know, you got the pitcher's average salary is now about $20 million. And do the math. 162. And how many pitchers on the staff? What's the rotation?
They got five starters, and then they got the bullpen. So basically, they got probably about 10.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, probably about 10.
10
got
starters,
and they got the bullpen.
Not 10 starters, but your backups.
No, not 10 starters. They got about 5 starters, and they got 5 in the bullpen. So basically, they got 10 pitchers on staff.
Okay, let me do the math. 162 games, and you pitch every 5th game.
Yeah.
You pitch every 5th game. So what do I divide that by 5?
If you're talking about the 5 start, if you're talking about the 5
you ain't
start,
getting 32 starts. You usually go about 25 games, 25 games.
Yeah.
Because it was one pitcher I remember. Somebody was 20-2. I forgot who that was. It was a while back. So you end up every 4 to 5 days you pitching.
Yeah.
Every 4 or 5 days. So it's only really about 5 or 6 starts.
Right. It is.
Those
Yeah.
other people are the relief pitchers. So you talking about 106? You talking about 25 starts? And you're getting paid $40 million a year. 40 million. I don't even know that. That's 40,000.
It's just too
You talking about
doggone
Aaron
much.
Judge?
40 million about 25.
Too much.
You making $1,600,000 per game. So every time he throw a pitch, he's probably making about $25,000 a pitch.
You talking about Aaron Judge?
No, I'm talking about, Aaron Judge ain't a pitcher, but
right. We talking about the pitcher. Yeah.
The pitchers are making half of that. So the pitchers are making $800,000 a game because they're making $20 million a year.
Right.
And they're pitching. Aaron Judge playing every game though.
Yeah. When he healthy.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the pitchers.
When he healthy.
Yeah, when he's healthy.
And then you got this guy Turner. He signed $300 million for the Philadelphia Phillies. He signed $300 million. And then you got Justin Verlander. He signed a 1 year, $40 million for the New York Yankees. 1 year.
$40 million for pitching. Verlander can pitch.
Yeah.
But ain't that much pitching in the world.
Nah, not the $40 million.
40 million.
But y'all, we look at these teams now. We looking at all these people who got that money. Neither one of them got a championship. So they should go to Dusty Baker. Neither one of them got a championship, and I ain't seen them gonna have none no time soon.
None of them.
None.
And they leave Dusty
Matt
out.
Ryan, none of them.
Yeah, and they leave Dusty out.
Yeah, and all Dusty do is what?
Win. Win. That's
all Dusty do. All Dusty do is win.
That's it.
Yeah, but you got a bunch. Some people saying it's just right because the players that the owners are making so much money and they got so much revenue coming in from TV and sponsorships and everything. That's the only way they could pay it. They couldn't pay it if they couldn't.
Yeah.
They wouldn't pay it if they couldn't. So I guess it's time for the players to make some money. It's just that in baseball, those contracts are guaranteed, and at least 90% of those contracts are guaranteed.
It's guaranteed, yeah.
And baseball is not a sport. It's not a sport, a black sport, really. It's for the professionals.
Yeah.
We have gotten away from baseball. Man, we play baseball every day. I don't see them playing baseball like they used to back in the day.
Nah. Because these kids thinking their best shot is football or basketball.
Yeah.
Easy without, and trust me. And if they're thinking like I was thinking when I was playing, that ball came close to my eye, done deal, baseball career over with.
Man,
That's it.
I'd have been 12 years old, and my brother was the coach. I said, I'm good. That thing hit me in my face. You done lost your mind.
Yeah.
But look, while Julius gone, let's do this real quick. Not a lot of people, when we get back, we still want to do this. I don't know if everybody saw it. But Southern University, we talk about football and all that, but Southern University lost 3 members of their band in a horrific accident. 3 young people changed the tire, got hit by an 18-wheeler. And
are you serious? When?
Yeah, this was maybe 2 days ago. A good friend of mine is the vice president over at Southern, so
my high school classmate, we just left. The reason we go to this Bayou Classic and go to the game is because she's a law professor there. Yeah.
Yeah, they were hit by 18 wheelers. Killed. Yeah. Let me see. I'm
Wow.
Googling it now.
Wow.
Yeah,
You got to have
yeah.
that roadside assistance so you can get the help that you need and get off of that highway. You know, too many people getting killed on the highway. It's real dangerous because people not paying attention. They're on their phones and they're distracted with other things in the car.
Yeah.
And before you know it, they done ran you over and there's no bringing you back.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially if you're in that outer, if your tire's on that driver's side, you need to just either get off or just wait. Or just get help.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Tear that tire up. Tear that tire up. It don't matter. You got a tire.
Right.
Ride the rim all the way to the exit.
Yeah.
So you can get in a safe spot so that you can live. Because if you pull off to the edge of that road and it's narrow, one of them loggers the trucks can't slow down and the loggers don't see nobody.
Yeah.
I don't even travel next to or behind a logger truck.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm scared of those trucks. I have never seen so many trucks in my life in this last month in Savannah, man. My nephew be laughing, man. I be scared, man. I be like moving over, man, because it's like, I didn't know y'all, Savannah have that many trucks on Dean Forest Road and shit. I'm scared, man. I'm like, man, I'm stopping.
Hey, well, y'all got a lot of cars in Atlanta. We got a lot of trucks.
Yeah, the port expanded.
The ports. They coming in and out the ports every 2 minutes. They coming in and out there. They rolling all day long, 24/7. You know.
Yeah.
So you know, it's tragic. We send our prayers to the Southern University Band and to the athletic program there. And to the school, we send our prayers out. Thank you for mentioning that, Robert.
Oh,
yeah, definitely.
But we got those big salaries and big moves. There's some big moves, too, because a bunch of players in the NBA, in Major League Baseball changed teams also. So y'all keep some of your favorite players went to different teams. So y'all just pay attention. They ain't going to be pitching for you this year. They ain't gonna be swinging for you this year. So, and then the team that spent the less end up winning all the World Series.
Hey, trust me, they can do whatever they want. What Justin do? What all Justin do?
Win. That's all Justin do.
Yeah.
All right. Next. Oh, somebody just popping in. I don't know who it is, but they'll be in. Oh Lord, somebody. Who was that? That's your mom?
We got a guest. Who is that? Who was that? Julius Hall. You got Mr. Mitchell there.
I'm trying to look.
If you gonna pop in with some light.
Turn on your middle light, Benny.
Man, I'm driving, Bress.
You a sports guy?
Who you are. Huh?
Benny, you a sports guy?
I mean, nah, man. I just enjoy watching it. If you ask me who's playing or who's on team, nah.
Oh, that's Benny. That's Little Benny who?
Yeah.
The big Benny now.
Oh, that's Little Benny. Look, he always be Little Benny to me. Ain't no Big Benny. That's Little Benny.
No, we're gonna divert. We're telling people we're gonna diversify our perspectives.
Yeah. How you doing, young man?
Peace. I'm good. How are y'all?
All right.
Awesome. Okay, well, you know, we talk sports on here. As long as you're a sports guy, you are welcome to be on here.
Hey, now, y'all know I ain't no sports guy. I just here for because I look good. Because I look good.
You know sports, Robert. What are you talking about? You know sports.
I'm the college football guru. I'm going to be the next head coach of Jackson State. I just want y'all to know that.
We would hope that you do get that job.
Yeah.
They gave it to somebody else.
Coordinator.
They gave it to somebody else already. Now we got NBA season has kicked off. The Lakers done made a run, 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. I can't believe that. Anthony Davis playing like the old Anthony Davis. Because guess what? LeBron don't want the ball, so LeBron letting them play. So guess what? That means they can play as a team now. Everybody was deferring to LeBron and letting LeBron take over. And that was wrong. Let LeBron get in the game. LeBron was running the game. They weren't winning.
Yeah. They one thing about the Lakers is like this. If they got a hell of a coach now. Trace Ham is a good coach. He been with Brown in Miami. If AD stay healthy, right? If he stay healthy, and that's an if. LeBron stay healthy, that's an if. They lost 2 in a row. Just they lost against Cleveland and they lost against Toronto the last 2 games. They're on this 6-game winning East Coast, but I ain't gonna have a birthday party for them yet. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's about them getting healthy, and they need some shooters. We can come off the bench and shoot better than what they got.
I'm telling you, they do need some shooters. You are absolutely correct.
And they left Westbrook alone. They let Westbrook be Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they're winning. He's up there in the assists. He's having triple double. They just say, hey, LeBron said, you know what? Let's just play.
Exactly. That LeBron, I'm in there 18 years. Lay back and then nurture these new guys or these younger guys. I mean, Westbrook about to go to, but nurture these guys so you can pour into them, you know, and stop trying to take over. And every time you're down, sometimes you see LeBron come down the court. He ain't even looking for nobody. He know what LeBron for to shoot this ball. Yeah, you know, I love LeBron. Yeah, but LeBron got to be a better player in his latter years than what he's been, and it's showing now because they're winning. Sometimes you have to take a step back. Yeah. Can Benny shoot the 3?
No, Benny, he more like a little small forward. Yeah.
I played the small forward in high school. Benny used to could shoot that backyard 3.
He used to could shoot the backyard 3. Okay. Well, we got to see. You know, we all a little got a little older now, so we got to get to the court and. You over 40?
I ain't say all that now.
My math a little off, but I don't know. But the Lakers, but at the end of the day, hey, Jewish y'all, hey, Golden State gonna win it again. You know, I don't think nobody in the West can beat Golden State. And I'm gonna tell y'all something that may surprise y'all. Y'all know who gonna win the Eastern Conference? The Cleveland Cavaliers. That boy playing some good ball. Donovan Mitchell, and Jared Allen is the 1-2 punch in Cleveland. And those boys gonna be good.
Well, you still got to get by Boston. You got to get by Brooklyn. You got to get by Milwaukee and Atlanta. Yeah. Because Atlanta balling, but they had Trey and Coach fell out the other day.
Yeah, that's Trey. Trey. I'm like, dude, big head. Dude, you got the biggest head in the NBA, and you just, that dude know what he doing. I'm telling you. I see it on Facebook. I trade him. Man, I trade you and show you out here. Because anyway, his sidekick playing better than him.
Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to keep those two guys together. Atlanta problem is they always trade. They trade away their talents, then the talent come back and win a championship on it. The Braves do it. The Falcons do it. The Hawks do it. You know. Yeah, so you can't trade them. I wouldn't trade them. You're just gonna have to discipline them and hit them in the pocket where it hurts. They got to play better ball. You know, they ain't gonna throw no games or anything because they got to be able to perform to get those bonuses. Yeah, true. But he's been getting beside himself, and I stay in Atlanta, and it's a lot of pressure. He's getting beside himself, Trey. I mean,
Trey need to shut up, listen to the coach, and just play ball. This ain't the first incident. He had problem with the other coach. You know.
Well, they say he got last coach fired, didn't he?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's what big players do when you're making that kind of money. You get the coaches fired. If the coach don't want to do what you say, you making more money than the coach. So, I mean, hey, you know, it comes with the territory. But
he ain't got no ring. The only ring he got is onion rings. So he should shut up.
So, Benny, you watch the NBA, NFL, baseball. Which is your favorite sport?
It's a toss up between NBA and NFL. And like I said, you know, I kind of stopped following this stuff a while ago when I got super busy in 2018. But every now and again, man, if I'm at a bar and a game on, I'm in it. I don't know who's playing. I just like the game, man.
Oh, okay. Awesome. I can't watch baseball unless it's the Yankees, the Braves, the White Sox. I might watch the Dodgers. It's got to be a big name team. I can't watch the little league, the little teams. I can't watch it. It just doesn't no excitement to me. But if the Braves playing, I've been watching the Braves since I was a little boy. So the Braves playing, I can watch them because I used to know every player on the Braves team, you know, from 95 on up. But lately it's just been different.
Now the only non-pro sport that I will watch is the G League by Gatorade.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got to start watching the G League.
Yeah.
That's raw. Yes, sir. And they all hungry.
Yeah.
I got to start watching them.
Yeah.
All right. We back to baseball. I mean, we back on football now. 3/4 of the NFL season is over. They done played 12 games. They got 4 left, gentlemen. 4 games left. What is your team gonna do, Bernard?
Win. Win.
What your team gonna do?
Hey,
they gonna win. Okay,
they gonna win. Philadelphia, win. Kansas City, win. Hey, that's the Super Bowl right there. Kansas City and Philadelphia.
That's it. I tell people that. A lot of people don't think so because they think Buffalo gonna go and they think Tampa Bay gonna come out of that sorry league, out of that sorry division that they're in. They got Minnesota playing good, but how is Minnesota an underdog to Detroit this week?
Yeah, hey,
Detroit playing good ball.
Detroit playing good ball, man. They just a couple players away. Every 7 of Detroit games this year went down to the wire. Either a field goal or either a touchdown, and they was in it. I like the boys. Those boys playing some good ball.
Yeah, playing pretty good ball.
Yeah,
we got to go to the NFL game. You know, we thought we would get to Jackson State before Deion left, and that's how we'll be on Deion at the Wow. But we thought that we would be at Jackson State game before that. But then now we got to roll all the way out to Colorado.
Yeah,
let's do it. There's a lot of good stuff in Colorado. A lot of good plants out there.
Yeah.
See, you want to go out there.
That's
all right. Get your friend, Benny. Get your friend.
Look, I've been to Denver. I love it. I love the weather out there. I'm just saying the weather is nice. The trees are great.
Man, Colorado people gonna see so many black folk. They gonna think they're in Africa.
Atlanta. They're gonna be in Wakanda.
That's they're gonna be in Atlanta. Really? Yeah.
Good dude. I know we're gonna go. We'll talk about him, but yeah, NFL.
Name up 4 games now.
I'm sick of y'all hating on the Falcons. Nah, we're gonna come back next year.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta get silent. What's now?
We got Say what?
That's what I think.
What?
Yeah. Hey, he's talking about the Falcons will come back next year. Yeah, they're gonna come back and play their 16 games, and that's it.
That's it. They'll be back.
What we gonna do? I talked to Kirby Smart about before we got on him, and Kirby said what he gonna do is just go ahead and take the Bulldogs and go ahead and ship them the whole team on down there, even the practice squad, and that way we're gonna alleviate the whole problem.
Yeah, the Atlanta Falcons need to be the practice squad for the Georgia Bulldogs. That the Georgia Bulldogs, at least they'll be more competitive in the NFL games. You might could take and put Marcus in there waiting. Marcus Mariota in the quarterback with Stetson Bennett. Well, Odell Beckham wasn't picked up by the Cowboys after his trial this week. What's that, Bernard? He's still hurt?
Hey, he basically like this. Yeah, he's probably still hurt, and because the Cowboys pick up anybody. So obviously, he's still hurt, and I think it's probably the wrong time, to be honest, Jules, y'all. I think it's the wrong time for him to come anyway. They only got 4 games left in the playoff. And obviously, the interviews didn't go right. It has something to probably do with him, but it's more than that, because the Cowboys pick up anybody, and they need another wide receiver, and for them not to sign him, either they wasn't confident that he's healthy, or he still had problem with his ACL. And what's so crazy, y'all, he had an incident on the airplane flying to New York or somewhere, and that incident wasn't making him look like he was this pretty guy. So he had some bad luck.
Yeah, it took him off the flight and was about to arrest him, or did arrest him or something. He just a wild child. And people, they got to realize when they got that type of statue, they got that kind of profile, that you have to watch everything that you do, because it's going to cost you money in the long run. And then nobody wants to deal with a problem athlete. They'd rather just leave you where you are, So, I don't know. He just got to get better with it. But the NFL, last 4 games of the NFL season is coming in, and we need to be ready for those 4 games. My team is Philadelphia and Kansas City. They're doing what they've been doing. Y'all know those are my teams, so don't even try to come there at me with that. Those are my teams: Philadelphia, Kansas City, San Francisco, and Baltimore. Okay, those are my 4 teams.
The reason why they didn't sign him in Dallas is because Jimmy Jones had brought the dough for him to come in.
Oh, okay.
You know that picture? Jerry Jones brought the dough for him to come in, so that's why he didn't get in there. Remember, he brought the dough.
He locked the door in there.
Yeah. That picture came up, so he locked the door on him.
College football season is here. The bowl game starts Saturday. The first game starts Saturday. It's a no game. I mean, it's a little team game, but it's still here. Then you're going to have the college playoff Division II and Division I AA playoffs coming up. So it's going to be exciting to see some college football on that level also. So y'all pay attention. It's coming around. Don't forget to participate in all your HBCUs that's near you. Going to their basketball and football games also. But college football, who you got? The season is here. Oh, Bernard. I mean, Robert, what you got? Clemson?
No, that's Savannah State University Booster Club.
Oh, okay. Savannah State University.
See how y'all got to do the local team. But we know Georgia Southern is coming up. We got Coach Helton, who's going to take us to a win. And so we also got, who else we got? We don't know about the other school in Atlanta, the little trade school, Georgia State. We don't even feature them. But, go Dogs. I think, and Clemson, honestly, I think that Clemson-Tennessee game is going to be very, very good. I don't know who to take there. I love my Clemson Tigers, but that's going to be a tough one. Tennessee ain't here to play with y'all. But that boy is hurt. That quarterback is hurt.
Yeah.
What you think, Bernard?
Yeah, he out.
Yeah, we took care of him.
Booker, whatever his name is, he out. So it's going to be, it's going to be kind of tough for them. But it should be a real good game. But who you have in the bowl games? TCU or Michigan?
I think. Bernard, what you think? I'm thinking TCU going to do this thing.
Yeah. Nah. To be honest, we shouldn't even be discussing this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Georgia and Michigan. Georgia and Michigan.
I'm messing with you, Georgia. Michigan.
And Georgia gonna win back-to-back national championship, and the little fella gonna be the Heisman Trophy. I think he deserved the Heisman Trophy. If he went back-to-back, Georgia's a beast. But Georgia Michigan gonna be a good game. But I think Georgia will take it. One thing I didn't like about Georgia last week is that they could have blown LSU out 110, and in the second half they kind of like you can't do that against Michigan, and that's how it scuds it down the line. You can't do prevent defense with Michigan; they will blow you out. So if you got Michigan down, Georgia, take them out. But Georgia gonna win it, national championship back to back. They got a better team. And I think
I'm kind of scared of Ohio State. I am.
Now I think Ohio State
they match up with Georgia.
Huh?
They match up with size and speed and everything.
Yeah.
So
Georgia,
I'm kind of scared.
Georgia got a good team. Georgia got a good team, man.
Now, Georgia very good discipline.
Yeah, but did y'all see this TCU quarterback Duggan?
Yeah.
That boy, did y'all see him in the last 5 minutes of that game?
Yeah.
He carried that team on his back. He deserved a Heisman after that damn performance he put on.
Yeah, he a bad boy.
Yeah, he went off.
Yeah.
He took them to victory on his own. I mean, he lost. He lost in the end. But he took them all the way and brought them back and tied that game up. Yeah. That boy, he put on a performance that I ain't seen a performance like that since Tracy Ham at Georgia Southern did to a few teams back in the day.
Yeah.
He really carried them. But we got the bowl season. Who you pick to win it all, Beans?
Man, I don't watch college like that.
You don't watch college football like that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, you got Georgia,
I'm the worst.
TCU, Michigan, and Ohio State. And I'm going to shock the world right now. I'm going to tell you, I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan.
Foolish.
I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan. But if Georgia play Michigan, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough. I'm telling you now. Harbaugh is going to outcoach Kirby Smart, dump himself. And Kirby, like you said, Bernard, lay down and play conservative. And they're going to come out all guns blazing against Georgia.
But remember now, this is a rematch from last year's college football playoff. Remember, they played Michigan to get to Alabama. Now, this is what I will say. Let's look at the body of work. Georgia plays, they have won games that, I'll put it like this here. They find ways to win. That Tennessee game was scary. There was another game, Missouri was quite scary. But they found a way to win. And I think that's going to be the thing that takes them over. It's going to be close, but they find ways to win. And I think that's going to be and that defense is just disgusting nasty. That defense is nasty.
Yeah.
They don't have to be nasty against Ohio State and Michigan. Because it's going to be something to watch. I can't wait. I just hate that it's coming on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
You know, when you want to be somewhere doing something on New Year's Eve, you're going to be somewhere in front of a TV all day. You're going to watch, or whatever you got to do on New Year's Eve, you got to do it before the game come on. Before both of them come on.
So in other words, you said bring your cards?
Bring it. Bring everything. Bring everything. Because that's what it's going to be. All right. Well, we got 20 minutes left, and we're gonna talk about our subject of the day, topic of the day.
We got a commercial, right, Junior?
Huh?
We got a commercial.
He got 2 commercials.
I forgot all about the commercial. Hold on, we'll be right back after this commercial. I don't know how y'all got me so messed up. All right.
Yes,
we
sir.
got that. And we appreciate that, Bernard, because we missed the one at 20 minutes. I forgot all about that too. If there ain't nobody here helping the engineer, I just lose it. We're going to talk.
We got this.
Yeah, and we'll get it all straightened out with Natalie putting our commercials in every 20 minutes, and we're going to make more commercials so we can have everything panned out. Jamar ain't here today, so I know he probably would have you going to a commercial break? So that voice. What happened to him? I have no idea. Tonight. He must have got a date.
Next subject, producer, please, on that one.
Oh, Lord, Father, Lord.
The Deion Sanders factor. Now, this is our discussion for the remainder of the night. So, Deion has taken the job at Colorado and has left Jackson State. A lot of people are upset with Deion because they think that it's selfish of him to come in, give these boys all this hope, and now he's leaving. But Deion said something, Bernard and Robert, that was very profound. He said, in this game, he said, I didn't come here to stay. I came here to make things better so people can see the model. He said, I know what my abilities are. Everybody else need to have that same confidence. He said, in this game, you either elevating or you're terminating.
Mm-hmm.
You're elevating or you're terminating. Ain't no right here all the time. Because if you're right here, they're terminating. So you got to elevate or be terminated. Mm-hmm. So Deion said a mouthful with that. So you have to be able to look at that from his perspective and say he went from $500,000 a year, which $200,000 went to his coaching staff. Mm-hmm. And he made $300,000. So now he got $10.5 million a year, where $5.5 million go to him and $5 million go to his coaching staff. So it's a different type ball game. You know, I know a lot of people are criticizing him also, Bernard, about he said that God sent him to Jackson State. Well, you know, and now they're saying I guess God sent him to Colorado too. Yeah. So go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna break this down to you, and who don't like it, it is what it is, because it's personal. I met Deion when he came. Matter of fact, me and Deion came to Atlanta almost about the same time. Prime time, he had his little club, we jam, we party. But let me tell you this here. He is a very, and I'll bet my life on it. He's a very, very religious person. When he said God told him to go to Colorado, God told him to go to Colorado. God told him to go to Jacksonville. This brother have faith at the end of the day. Number two, Deion do not stay in one place all the time. He'd have been the 5 team. He went to San Francisco, Dallas, Atlanta, Washington, Baltimore. He prime time, so he don't stay. He do what he need to do and he move on. Baseball the same way. Kansas City, Atlanta, the Yankees. So people criticizing the man. Don't criticize somebody until you read his book. All right? Don't criticize Jules till you read his book. Don't criticize RG till you read his book. At the end of the day, all Deion do is win, 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 win. He came to the Jackson State. If it wasn't for Deion Sanders, we wouldn't even be talking about Jackson State. We wouldn't even be talking about all these black schools. We wouldn't be talking about that. He gonna stay to Colorado for 3 years and he out of there. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that he didn't go from Jackson State to the NFL. At the end of the day, he trusts me. You're and Deion don't need no money. His net worth in 2022 is 45 million. 45 million net worth. He already made at the end of the day. So everybody who criticizing him, once again, I say it again about Brittany, shut up. Yeah. You know what? He did what he needed to do. He moving on. That's just the way Deion is. He's Deion Sanders. And like you say, don't take his confidence and his arrogance, out of him. And don't Jules and RG, how's people gonna question this man's religion?
The problem is this. And I heard somebody on TikTok that an alumni of Jackson State tell me he came and used up all our resources. What resources? Y'all need to get back to your institution.
Came and built your school.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, I am an advocate, a huge advocate of HBCU. Even though I didn't go, well, I did go to one for one semester. I'm a Howard University alum for one semester, whatever. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, Bernard, you are a coach, right?
Yeah.
Let's say somebody call you at Windsor Forest or Will Bills Thompson and say, come coach for us. You coaching, you doing good. The Hawks call you up and say, we want you to be a head coach or assistant coach. What you going to do?
Lead. I coach the 16.
If you're doing good, people are going to promote you. Yeah. And in higher education, this is how it works. In higher education, if you want to go up the ladder, you got to be willing to move. I've been at 5. I went from Georgia Southern to UGA to Florida State to UNG. That's what you do in higher education because somebody either got to retire or die. And that doesn't happen every day.
Right. Yeah. And you know who all criticizing him? Jules and RG. You know who all criticizing him? Our black people. We always got to criticize something and still say, you know what, brother? Congratulations. Thank you for a job at Jackson State. We love you. Good luck. That's why I don't deal with no Negroes. I'm telling you, I don't. I'm over them. Well, they always got something to say about somebody. Shut up.
They want Deion to stay and make $500,000, even though it's not about money. Deion said this is a career. So you telling me in your career, you trained all these guys right here in this warehouse. So all these guys in the warehouse, you the supervisor, and now they want you to be in management up top. You don't want to take the job up top because you want to stay here because you feel an obligation to these guys. So you ain't gonna take the $40,000 raise to go up top. Really? Yeah. Really? You ain't gonna take the $40,000 to go up top. You're gonna stay down here because you feel an obligation to these guys. And that's a lot of the people and I make that analogy because some people are saying he was selfish and he forgot about the kids. It's about the kids. It ain't really. He did his part for the kids. Right. Not somebody else got to step in and fill that spot. It ain't Deion's responsibility to be the role model for the world. It's Deion's responsibility to elevate himself. Everybody in this world is to elevate themselves and help somebody while they're on the way up. And I'm sure all those people, if they look back, they'll say the same thing because you ain't going back to help those people who you left behind.
Yeah.
Right. You know? Right. It ain't no different if a man or a woman, you're in a relationship and you know that man cheating, or you in a relationship and that woman cheating. What you gonna stay, or you gonna move and elevate yourself to something better? Yeah. Period. I stayed here long enough, and at the end of the day, I'm tired. Hey, I done build what I needed to build. Now I'm moving on.
No, you're supposed to stay because of the kids.
Yeah. You can stay because the kids. Hey, sometimes you do.
The kids can go.
Sometimes you do.
The kids can go. And first of all, they grown men. They can go on the transfer portal. All you mamas out here need to stop calling them anyway, and all that crazy stuff. They go on the transfer portal. If they don't like it, they cannot play next year. Who cares?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Deion did his job. If you don't like it, who cares? If you're mad about it, who cares? Grow up. Because guess what?
I was talking about other kids just then. I was talking about the husband and the wife.
Here's the thing though. How many presidents of these HBCUs have been able to elevate HBCUs to the status that he has? I'll wait.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
And how long they been there?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. How many presidents? And some people are saying that, well, he had the prominence and the stature and status to make that program where he could make $5 million a year in endorsements and everything else. True, but there's nothing guaranteed, especially when you're dealing with us and you're dealing with our institutions. First of all, the state don't want to pay the black colleges and universities like they pay the major colleges because of the enrollment. They pay University of Georgia $40 million a year, and they give Savannah State $4? $4. They probably pay the University of Georgia more than that, $100 million, and Savannah State just up to $4 now. So it's pitiful. So you can't get the coaches to stay at that price. You can't.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, you got to look at it. And I'm not bashing those HBCUs, but we'll look at Jackson State and the Georgia Southern. Coach Helton got a staff of probably maybe 25, 30 people. He got people that recruit, schedule, do all this stuff. At Jackson State, Deion probably had to do his own scheduling, had to make his own appointments, probably had a staff of maybe 10 people. Now you got resources. That's a very different conversation.
Yeah. And people need you're right. And people need to realize this about Deion. Just because he's no longer at Jackson State body-wise, he will always be at Jackson State, period. Financially and everything. That's his first job. That's his baby. You think he's just going to pick up and say, oh, bye, y'all? Nah. It's going to always be Deion Sanders, Jackson State University, period.
And you'll probably give them a game playing Colorado.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. So, like I said, this people are going to say what they want to say. And I didn't see these comments.
You saw that one on it, Bernard.
No, I just looked and I saw them just now, Robert.
But and that's real though. And honestly, if he does good, as I think he will do good at Colorado, in 3 years, he's going to be at an SEC school. You see Nick Saban out here about scared. Nick Saban, he might be at Alabama if you don't tighten up.
Yeah. In 3 years, he'll be gone. He'll be in NFL. But you know what? At the end of the day, man, let's give this dude a prop. Like you say, hey, he prime time. And no way I have never in my life seen a coach the way he is. You can go on YouTube and see everything. He bring it. That's what he do. He putting people in the spotlight, and he told the Colorado people, said, look here now, you're gonna be on the spotlight, you're gonna be in the media, it's gonna be the bad, the good, and the ugly. So if you don't want it, then I think you need to jump in the portal and buy. Period. He about winning.
I loved it. I loved it. When he walked in that room, no hats. And I wish you might bring a cell phone in my meeting.
Yeah.
That's
no earrings in your ears, all that kind of stuff. All that. He bringing discipline. Yeah. I looked at the players when walked in and they had a bunch of players in front of them. I'm saying, shit, no wonder they didn't win.
Right. Absolutely.
Little high school boys playing that. Now, and Jason Whitlock talking about Deion gonna get his butt handed to him. But I don't think so, because what you're looking at is that these kids in this transfer portal are going to go to Colorado to play with
Colorado.
Deion, especially if you a great defensive back. You're gonna want to go play where the best in the world ever, the greatest ever did it is at, so you can get trained there. And then you want to also, when you know that since the spotlight gonna be on Colorado, you're gonna get a lot of attention now. If you playing offense, you're the best receiver, you're the best quarterback. You know, all these people are gonna go there. Now, he did have one boy that I thought that was one of the top, Mark Carson, or whatever, that boy that transferred back. Deion canceled his scholarship.
Yeah.
They offered him a scholarship out of high school, out of California, one of the top players, but Deion canceled him. And the quarterback also for Colorado entered the portal. He looked like Barney Fife. I don't even know what.
I know it.
I wonder who the hell he throw the ball to.
Man, I was at my nephew's house and he got the big old screen TV. So when he had all them on there, I stand up. I said, nephew, he gone. And I ain't trying to make this a black and white thing, but Deion Sanders, trust me, by the time he finishes, it's gonna be all black Colorado team, because I don't think these white boys can no. I don't think they can be able to handle them.
No, it's not gonna be all white, all black. Because Deion said the only thing that kept him from beating Alabama or wanting to play Alabama this year is what? Offensive line.
Offense, yeah.
He says offensive and defensive line ain't ready to play the Alabamas, or he'll play them right now. But at Colorado, he gonna have that.
Yeah.
Not the ones who he ain't gonna have none of the one who was sitting with that I see. Maybe
but all the big Colorado boys gonna be going to Colorado.
Give him 2 years. Give him 2 years to build that team the way he needs to. Give him 2 years.
Yeah.
Like in Oklahoma, you got these big old dudes in Oklahoma, man. These working in the grocery stores. They grow that big. Big Bubba grow big as hell in Oklahoma.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, So who was the most famous person at Colorado? Who was the most famous athlete that came out of Colorado?
Mike Bobo. I'm playing.
Mike Bobo.
I'm messing with you. Mike used to coach them.
I know some people came out of Colorado.
Yeah. Cordell Stewart.
Cordell Stewart was out of Colorado?
He went to Alabama. He was the first. You remember when they was playing somebody and he threw their Hail Mary and he caught it? Oh, yeah. That was Cordell Stewart in Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah. He's the only person I know that went to Colorado that I know. Anybody else I don't know.
Yeah, it was a couple of others that out of Colorado, but I can't think of their names now. But anyway.
And the late between Cordell Stewart and then the late Kobe Bryant when he had that incident in Colorado. That's about it. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Rest in peace. I'm sorry.
Where's Jemiah at tonight? Where's Jemiah at tonight to get you?
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, Drew.
I don't know where Jemiah at to get you.
That's the only time that's the only time they got on the map.
Yeah, well, you got Denver, you got John Elway and all of them right there. They did great. Shannon Sharp, all of them. They all played professional sports there.
Right, so, true.
So, but we congratulate Deion. We with you. I'm with you 100%.
Yeah,
I love seeing you being as cocky as you are. But not only just being cocky, being able to deliver on the cockiness.
Yeah. Confident.
When you can tell somebody something like I'm telling these people in Savannah what I'm about to do. When you can tell somebody what you're gonna do and you do it. Yeah. That's cockiness that I love.
Oh yeah.
When you talk noise and deliver, then that's something else.
But we can still go to a game, but I know you want to go see the J Sets.
The who that?
The J Sets, the dance line.
From Jackson State?
Yeah, they call it J Sets, the Cranston J Sets.
Nah, I ain't going there. Deion gone, man. Deion gone, man. I'm going with Deion in.
And then we got to worry about, we got to take our own water. No, Robert, we'll go there in a couple of years.
Yeah.
We're not going there right now. We're not going right now. We'll go to Jackson State to support them, to show that, we still support the HBCUs.
Yeah.
And, same thing need to be done in Savannah State. But
Amen.
you have somebody that with that type of, not that type of Deion stature, but that type of home stature in Savannah State didn't want that person here. So, it all has to do with, I know you made a cry the other night, Robert, about supporting HBCUs, but the HBCUs got to be able to listen to the community. They got to feel the heartbeat of the community. Everybody in that place is foreign. Everybody in that's running it, from the president on down to the athletic director, isn't from here. Don't know nothing about here.
Yeah.
And your
mayor. And your mayor.
Well,
not from here.
Well, another part of it is too, a lot of times, and I've told the alumni this, you got to realize, and I'm not making an indictment on anybody, who is loyal to the community and to the institution, and who's loyal to the Board of Regents. And that's a fine line of politics you got to play. If you're not loyal to that institution and them students in that community, they're going to be loyal to that Board of Regents.
And Ballot Washington, what's the name? Washington Ballot, or Ballot Washington? Ballot Washington is loyal to the university system. He's not loyal to the university, and we know this.
Yeah. So Savannah, man, I'm telling you, Savannah is sitting on a gold mine, and the leadership is terrible. I'm just saying, man, Savannah, Jews, y'all know, it can be great. You know what I'm saying? It can be great.
Yeah.
And it's leadership, and I keep saying that. And I told my nephew and my sister, I've been here for 1 month, man, and Jews, it's like, it's time for change. It's time for change, man.
And I mean, if they would have hired at Savannah State, would have hired Lamar Owens Jr.
Yeah.
We'd all had season tickets. We'd have been right there, being the biggest advocates for the school that they've ever seen. Mm-hmm. The alumni wouldn't have anything on us because we'll be that booster club for Lamar Owens and his football team. We will be helping recruit players to come there. We will be helping to try to have fundraisers so they could get a gym. A weight room and all that kind of stuff. But they didn't. They don't listen to the community. So they're not listening to us. And they're not trying to get those things themselves. Shannon Sharp said he wanted to give money, but he wanted to give it to the athletic department. Right. But they wanted to give it to the cultural arts department. His money. That's not. You need to be able to pinpoint where that money is going if you're a donor, right, Robert?
That's it, and it's not difficult. The only thing you really cannot do is you can't really earmark it. Like, for example, you can't say only Black people get this money.
Correct.
You can pretty much make things work. And like I tell people in fundraising, if you're gonna put money over here in athletics, you can release that money that was already there, put somewhere else. But when you don't have people that can understand how to navigate that, it becomes, we don't want your money. No, figure it out.
Yeah. They like you say, Savannah State, they just want to be good. Now, we want to be great. Jules, you don't want to be good, you want to be great. RG, you don't want to be good, you want to be great. I want to be great. If I can't be great, I'm not dealing with it. I'm a great cusser. I cuss you out in a minute. I'm a great cusser. I got a hard head. I don't listen. I beat my own drum. Y'all know that. And at the end of the day, hey, it is what it is. I ain't got time to be good. Shit, I want to be great.
That's correct. That's correct. And so, on that note, gentlemen, that's about the end of our program. Besides prevent defense, we're gonna do 2 minutes on prevent defense, and then we'll be out of here. Tampa Bay played New Orleans this week, and it was a game that New Orleans was shutting Tampa Bay down. Tampa Bay couldn't do nothing. To the last minute of the game, they lucked up and get a touchdown. And now, because Tampa Bay was up. So now Tampa Bay is up 4 points with 2 minutes left, and they got the ball. 2 minutes and 39 seconds. They got the ball. And they run 4 and out. They give Tom Brady the ball back with 1:19, 1:20 seconds, something like that. And then they go into a prevent defense. The prevent defense, they brought in extra cornerbacks and took out the line. They brought in extra cornerbacks. Prevent defense allowed them to prevent them. It prevented them from winning. The prevent defense, they were winning to the last minute or something. All they had to do was stay in the defense they were in, put the pressure on him, take the chance. He gonna beat you if you go into a prevent defense, so don't go into it.
Mm-hmm.
Dumbest shit I ever seen in my life. The coaches need to be fired. You stopping a person the whole game, and then all of a sudden, you go into a different defense to let him beat you. That's like having a tiger in a cage. And you got to have that tiger there for 2 hours. And if you have that tiger there for 2 hours, you get $1 million. But at 1 hour and 55 minutes, you let the tiger out and he eats you alive, so you don't get nothing. What the hell? I mean, serious, that's what they did. You don't give Tom Brady the ball and put yourself in no prevent defense, he will eat you alive.
Yeah.
That's what he's looking for, a prevent defense. He can't stand a regular defense because he can't play in a regular defense if a team got good defense on. They had good defense on for 3 quarters and 14 minutes. The last minute, they let this man beat them because they went into a prevent defense. Prevent defense prevents you from winning. That's all it does.
Yeah. And it's crazy. And a lot of NFL teams do that. If I'm beating you by 58 points and I'm going in the third quarter, I'm going to beat you by 158. It ain't going to be no defense. However I did to stop you, I'm going to continue to do that.
That's right.
And New Orleans is I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing in New Orleans, man. It's like the coaching staff suck, the quarterback suck or whatever, but you do not get Tom Brady a minute and something left in the game and you backing off him. He gonna kill you all the time.
All day.
It was just stupid. All day, every day. So all they did was just knock Atlanta Falcons out the season. They're going home, and like Robert said, they got a 16 schedule next year, and then we'll see what they're gonna do. But at the end of the day, hey, that's just stupid, Jules. I don't know why people do that. Ain't no different than this team what we were saying last night, 60-0. Really?
Oh yeah, that was a high school game. Liberty County girls beat Groves High School girls 60-0. An investigation need to be done into that to find out what kind of coach is at Groves. That's a school right down the street from me here, so I'm kind of pissed because it's in my district. You know, you guys beat 60-0. Your girls couldn't score 2 points. You don't have nobody on your team to score 2 points.
Not even a free throw. Ain't nobody got fouled.
Yeah, ain't nobody got fouled or nothing.
Nothing. 60-0. That is unacceptable in high school anyway. And I think the bowl. They need to find 60-0. Come on now.
Yeah.
Hey, if somebody beat me, if somebody beat me 30-0, they better go ahead and call 911 because there's a fight about to break out. And I ain't going down. Hey, if I'm losing the game, I damn sure ain't gonna lose the fight. I'm highly disappointed in Groves and you know how Groves is, man, Drew. They used to always try to beat on them, but for 60-0, y'all, that's unacceptable. Everybody be fired.
That's possible in football, but not in basketball. Yeah, something ain't right.
Yeah, nah. I fire the coach. I fire the players. I fire the cheerleaders. I fire all that. I said I fire everybody.
What about the principal?
I fire the principal, man. Come on.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, that's our show for tonight. Jamal, we handled it for you this week. Jamal be back next week.
Y'all say that
take
last
the week
week.
of Christmas off,
It's suspended.
and get our stuff together,
Yeah.
and run this rerun here. This is a pretty good rerun for them to see again, so you can see our handsome faces.
Handsome face. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all appreciate y'all showing up and showing out and giving this information the way that it should be. We behind Deion 100%.
Yeah, definitely. And share, and like I say, hey, thank this young man over in the corner upstairs right there, Juice Hall, for giving us the opportunity to do what we do. And RG, hey, you gonna win the fixed district, and then I'm be down here to get on your butt if you don't do what you say you gonna do.
Oh, listen, I got 100 people. Ben Jones, I got Pat Harris, I got a lot of folks on.
Yeah, and if you need any muscles, I got some muscle. I got some muscles. So I got them in Hey,
I got your brother-in-law and your sister right down there. So hey,
that's it.
Right.
That's it.
We got it. All right. So we'll see y'all. What's tomorrow? We got 1 o'clock Financial Sins. Make sure y'all tune in. They got a special tax show. 6 o'clock. You got Julius Campbell and Marie Jones with Ink to Ink. 8:30 you got Score Bigger Dating virtual hangout. On Saturday you got the Watchdogs, and on Saturday you also got Pastor Smalls with Tell It Like It Is, and a couple other shows Saturday. So y'all stay tuned. We got it coming to you. We all organizing and getting things together on this network, but we appreciate you watching. Thanks, Bernard, for helping out.
Oh yeah.
And, we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, bro. Y'all be good.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, Pete.
like that.